Well, welcome back everybody to Wrench with Grandpa. It's Saturday, July, whatever. We're getting towards the latter part of the month. The days, they all kind of run together, 5-6 days at the job and whatever's left over for everything else. God's blessings. I hope you're all doing well and that you're safe and prosperous. We're continuing with the brake project, the saga as I've called it, but today we're not going to do that. It's kind of hot and humid around here today, and it's been a long week. Grandpa put in a lot of hours at the shop today or this week, and so we're going to do a little bit of just some auto detailing, color correction, and hopefully you guys will want to stay along and see what we do. So let's see what's going on. This whole thing kind of started a couple of days ago because my daily driver, my 05 Volvo XC90, the Widow, was, honestly guys, she takes a lot of abuse, and I spend a lot of time getting her up mechanically sound and, 60 to 80% everything else. But because she gets better fuel mileage than my truck, she became my daily driver to go to work. She's got brand new tires on her. She's got a full complement of new suspension parts. Turbo's been cleaned, a new timing belt, all that stuff, but I'm still money ahead. She's a good solid car, and I have no problem driving her anywhere in the world. That being said, her exterior has kind of been neglected lately because of the work schedule. So over the past day or two, I've been trying to do a little bit of color correction to try to take some of the just awful stuff out of the finish, because you back off and look at it. Of course right now she needs a bath, but she doesn't look terrible. But when you get up close, hey, anybody that's owned a black vehicle, they are high maintenance, and that's what you do. And she needs, hopefully, that's the problem when you're working on these guys. You can't come out here in this kind of sun condition and work on. That metal and that finish needs to be cool. You need to be in the shade. You come out here and try to do any color correction on something in the late afternoon, and you're just gonna make things worse. So don't do it early in the morning or in shade, or if you have an indoor shop, that's even better. Out of the sun, in the shade, take your time. This stuff can look great, or you can trash it because you're doing it wrong. Enough said. I'm just, kind of a novice, but, I clean and detail cars every day. So just letting you know. All right. So let's stumble in the shop. Oh, got an opportunity to get a hold of some vacuum hoses. Going to try to retrofit those to my shop back so that I get my crawl space on the La Hacienda and do some serious cleaning of some issues I have in my crawl space. We'll see how that works out, but never throw something away you've got to use for. Hey baby, how you doing? Yes, the saga continues, and if you've been following along, I've decided that I need to get some new front brake hub drums. Found the source. They're about $50-$60 with shipping. Supposedly the right size. So I'll probably be placing that order today or tomorrow for those. And as we spoke of before, this being the left side, yeah, that's it, left side. I'm going to go ahead and pull this hub. Hopefully we're going to do that here in a minute. And we're going to see about getting these studs righty-righty instead of lefty-lefty. And not today, but we will be pulling that back shaft, doing the same back there, and probably going ahead and replacing all the necessary seals for the axle there. We will be inspecting, cleaning, and seeing if any of the race or bearings in the hub need to be replaced. They just need a little maintenance. Honestly, the way they built bearings back in the day, and these aren't original bearings. I found that out from the other side. These bearings and races have been replaced at some point in time. So we'll see what kind of shape they're in. If nothing else, we'll get them cleaned up, repacked, and that'll be all done. It's just part of the process. But what I would like to spend a little time today doing is, as I said, because of her, and I've said this before, and sometime in the past, I showed how with a brown shop paper towel and a very light acetone, how I could kind of smooth out some of the orange peel in this one-stage enamel auto paint. Well, you know, that was kind of neat, but it's not something I really wanted to do over everything because it's really not the smart way to do it. But today, and I'm going to try to get you guys down here. Maybe you can see it right along here. I'll just try to, you can see this. I mean, it's not a bad looking job. I mean, you know, considering the time frame and everything, it's a Maaco special, probably $500–600 job. But they did a pretty dang good job. I mean, they painted a lot of things that most shops wouldn't. But it's got a lot of orange peel and, you know, trash in the paint. So I thought, it's in the garage, it's a little bit cooler. Let's spend a little time with this and see if we can get some decent results, or at least, you know, some sort of results. You know, anything's better than nothing. So let me get you guys in a position where you can kind of watch. Give me a couple of minutes while I, you know, work an area here, and then we'll see if it looks any better. So let me find some place to put you guys. This is going to be interesting because I'm trying to get you guys, oh, hey, that'll work. All right. First of all, we're going to start off by, you know, putting a little something on there to kind of clean the surface off, so we're not trying to buff out any more crap than we need to. Microfiber towels are probably one of the greatest inventions in the last, I don't know how many years. They have so many uses, not only in the shop, but in the house or wherever. All right. Let's see here. I have different colored rags for specific reasons. Yeah, right. All right. Put a little of this girl down here. And now this is something I do only because it seems to work for me, but I like to twist my rag up. Kind of something like that, and then wrap it and tuck it in. That way it's not flopping all over the car, and I can focus what I'm doing since I'm doing this by hand, not with a VA. And I have nothing against VAs. Got more there. We got all that kind of stuff, and I'll probably be using that more as I do the whole thing. But with this car and my other cars, I have found that if you do a lot of this kind of stuff by hand, you get a better understanding of what the finishes are, what the material is, and what works best. And it gives you more connection to what you're doing. I'm sorry, I'm old school. I have a passion for knowing the amount of time and effort and what I'm trying to put into these cars. And I think a lot of you guys are as well. So when I can learn more about the finishes and what I can do to fix or correct them or make them better by hand, that gives me a better base if I want to move up to a different appliance or application or methodology. So bear with me. Let's see what we can do. It's hot out here, guys. I don't know if we're going to get to the brake hub or not on camera because all right. Bear in mind, you guys saw it, that was the first pass. And let's see if it looks any different. I can get down here. It's a lot smoother. Yeah, like I said, first pass. We've still got some more work here, but she's a lot smoother. You know, that's the great thing about working with some of this old paint. You can actually restore it. Not like the stuff today, you gotta sand it all down and start over. If this stuff has been maintained just a little bit, at least you got a good solid base to work from. And that's what I'm trying to get here, and I think I've got it. Yeah, like I said, first pass. She's going to take more passes, and I will put the DA to it, as well as, you know, everything else. I'm just thinking off the top of my head, you know, if I can get her all cleaned up, and really this is just kind of a quick DIY, whatever you want to call it. I have all the stuff over there, and I will clay bar and properly prep everything before I go to doing a major color or, you know, restoration of this paint. And I'm going to check with my guy Hutch, who's got a body and paint shop out in Greensboro, Roper's Collision, probably one of the best in East Georgia if you ever need body and paint, about either coming back after all of what I've talked about is done to this and putting just, you know, a glitter clear coat, or, as I'm leaning more towards, is just doing either a PPF or a ceramic coating. And I'm leaning more towards ceramic coating because it's a lot more affordable. And so we'll see, but the paint that's on her was done pretty well. I mean, it wasn't, you know, like, I mean, they pretty well painted everything. So it's not like I've got mismatched paint. What I want to do is verify my paint color here and try to match that up with some of the interior, like the dashboard and some of the metalwork around the back area of the car. And I'm also thinking, you know, you're always looking for stuff. Of course, we're going to do the kill mats in here. We've got just about most of the rust restoration done. And so I'll be ordering the kill mats real soon, along with front brake drums. Oh, geez, does it never end? But I have a friend out in Oklahoma, and check his channel out. It's Santa's Workshop. He does restoration, all kinds of stuff. Great guy, very good friend, my brother in arms. But he has connections with a incredible leather shop out there. And I'm thinking about maybe seeing what it might be to do a little bit of, you know, tool leather work back here over these. Again, if you want to support the channel, send that check to or PM me. But yeah, that won't be cheap, but you know, we all dream when we're trying to do this. So that's kind of where I'm at. Guys, it is like really hot. It's like looking at the thermometer outside, and it's about 3:30 on Saturday afternoon here in East Georgia. And it's just over 90 degrees. And, you know, I know a lot of you guys are getting a lot worse than that. We've been experiencing it as well, but we've got about a 60% humidity. So it's like living in Louisiana. Thank God we don't have the alligators. So probably a little bit later on in the evening when the sun starts to go down, I'll go ahead and pop this off. And in the next couple of days, we'll run that and hopefully the axle out to Jerry's so we can get it on the press these left-handed threads out and put some righties in her so we don't have to worry about a tire tech somewhere busting something because they're doing it the wrong way. Again, I still don't understand the whole idea of that. There she is. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know if I can get a cold start out of her, and right now I'm really probably not up to it. But I'll tell you what, tomorrow if I'm tinkering around and I make sure I don't have anything unhooked that's going to be, you know, a problem, then maybe I'll do like a little quick cold start on her, just so we know the engine hasn't locked up while I've been trying to unlock everything else. Guys, I appreciate you watching. If you're not subscribed, please consider it. If you like what we're doing, big thumbs up is always appreciated. Your comments, your suggestions, certainly always welcome. As I said earlier, we got a lot of new and different stuff coming down the pike. We've got Jerry's Garage, which right now it's going to be Top Gun Garage, Navy theme fighter jet. Jerry's a Navy vet, aircraft mechanic and all that, and I'm a full supporter, son with the Marine Corps. You know, we are military friendly and family as well and all that other stuff. So we got stuff out at his place. We got this to do, and there's just all kinds of stuff. It's a never-ending saga. Yeah, we're not one of those shows where, you know, we're buying big real estate properties and fraudulently talking trash to our people and ending up in federal court getting in trouble for whatever. No, we're just good old folks that like to work on cars and probably end up spending more money we really should on some of them. But, you know, it's a passion we share. Guys, again, thanks for watching. May the Lord look after you. May whatever you're wrenching on, it's your daily driver, your grandma's car, the church bus, or a friend's car. Do it with your heart and know that it's all for a good cause. Stay tuned. Love you. See you soon. Bye-bye.